You're watching Tea Time News Mzansi. After a few weeks on the run, Thabo and his girlfriend, Dr. Nandipha Magudumana, have been found and arrested in Tanzania. Now, the Justice Minister, Ronald Lamola, together with Tanzanian officials, cooperated in launching the manhunt of the mentioned fugitives. Now, the arrest took place late last night where they were found. A Mozambican national is also said to have been arrested with the two. Now, this person may have acted the role of being the smuggler, bringing them from South Africa into Tanzania. Thabo, aka the Facebook rapist, escaped out of prison in May 2022 and was in hiding under the shelter of his girlfriend, Dr. Nandipha Magudumana, in their luxury mansion in Hyde Park. Now, they were in the process of renovating their home when the news broke out. He was spotted in Sandton just months after his escape at the Woolworths with his married girlfriend, Dr. Nandipha, and one of her daughters. Now, you guys, this was a full family affair, I tell you, because Thabo tried to conceal his identity so hard, according to him. He tried to, growing out his hair, a full beard, and some tinted sunglasses. But you could tell that this was indeed the same person, no matter how hard he thought he tried. Now, soon after the news broke out, they fled the country, also abandoning their multi-million mansion. It was reported that a vehicle with 1.2 million belonging to Dr. Nandipha was used as a getaway vehicle. It was also abandoned in Zimbabwe with fake number plates. Now, Dr. Nandipha, not long ago, was also spotted eating lunch, somewhere in Joburg before she fled unaware. Now, this woman looked really stressed out. She looked worn out. If you want to be a thug and live with thugs, you have to catch up, sister girl, because thug life is not for the faint of heart. Now, not much information has been released so far, but what we do know is that 3 suspects are confirmed to be arrested. As confusing and emotionally draining as this may sound, but it means that Dr. Nandipha chose to live behind her kids to start a new life with this murderer and rapist. And I guess she hoped that in the end she would get her forever fairy tale ending. Really, how is this woman okay? She's basically assisted in breaking him out of prison, housing him in their home, and not only that, but with their daughters in the same surrounding. Just imagine that. She left her husband, who she was with for a number of years. She chose to go claim a dead body in the Mangaung prison as the customary wife, knowing very well that this was not Thabo Bester, right? So she basically assisted concealing someone else's murder because this body was burnt in the process of helping Thabo Bester escape. So she was willing to risk her reputation, losing her job, all that to be with a psychopath and a serial rapist. It's just not making any sense, you guys. Now, this is my thing. What is it about Thabo Bester that's got a hold on Dr. Nandipha? This woman seemingly just cannot. She just can't let go of this man. And it's hard for me to believe that money is the only motive here. It just doesn't make sense. I simply refuse. Now, take no offense, but is he laying the pipe that good that she just can't let go? I'm sorry. I just had to go there because it's just not making sense. There's no other explanation why anyone with a normal mind, would abandon her family, her husband, her kids, her job, her blooming career, she's successful, she's got everything she wants to be with this man. And I understand some people were saying that no, she was previously involved with Thabo Bester some years ago. They broke up and then later found each other again. But even then, it doesn't make sense because this is a guy who has been convicted of such serious crimes. So why is she willing to risk all that to be with this guy? And this guy, he's just not, he doesn't have any mercy for any of these crimes that he's committed. I saw one of his interviews, an older interview he had, and he was basically saying that it wasn't him who killed one of his victims. It was something else that was influencing him. If he wanted to kill the victim, he would have done it a certain type of way and not made it as obvious. It just goes on and on and on. So this guy is not sorry at all for all of his crimes. He feels like he's being wronged. He's a victim in all of this. It's just crazy, you guys. It's really, really crazy. And it's also a spit in the face for many of his victims, the family's victims. This guy is out there, running away. God knows where they're going, because wherever they're going, and even Dr. Nandipha herself, it raises questions. Is she not afraid to be next? Because this man can easily, wipe her off if he feels like wiping her off because of whatever reason. Maybe she may say something or do something or may not do something according to what he wants or the way he wants it to be done. It triggers him, and God forbid it could have ended that way. We just don't know, because this is not a man with his right mind. There is no way. There's just no way, right? So what we do know is that they have been found. They have been arrested in Tanzania, in the city of Arusha. No more details have been released, but we will be on the lookout for that, you guys. Now, do share your thoughts with me down below, and let's leave it there for now. Do like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.